So, Conor, the Reds score 5 goals as they get the victory in the Vertu Trophy game. You must be pleased.
Yeah, very pleased, obviously, with the end result. I asked the lads, to go out and win tonight and put on a good performance. I think we did that particularly in the second half. I thought first half we started a little bit slow. We changed the press a little bit after about half an hour. Made us look a little bit more aggressive with how we set up. And I think that worked really, really well. And then at half time we tweaked a couple of things in possession as well, and I think the lads came out second half and was really aggressive on the front foot, and they, made the second half their own really, which I asked them to do. So scored some really good goals. I know obviously the sending off makes the night a little bit easier towards the end of the game, but I felt like just before the sending off, it was 3-2. We had a strong foothold in the game, and we were gaining momentum anyway. Look, good for the lads. Nice to win, of course, and it sets us up well in terms of that group heading into the last game. So fingers crossed that we'll get through to the next round.
As you say, it was a much improved second half performance. Maybe a bit frustrating in the first 45 minutes. I feel like I'm saying this to you a few times now, but the work being done at half time is clearly having a positive impact in the second half, isn't it? Again, tonight being evidence in that.
Yeah, that's a plus. I suppose the last couple of games that we've come out second halves and performed well, which is obviously good. But I don't want to be having to come in at half time all the time and telling lads to do this or to that. And make it a 45-minute game. I want to have longer spells of being aggressive in terms of the press, and longer spells of having control with the ball then as well. So look, it's a positive, because there's been some second halves previously that we've started slow or later on in games or whatever that looks like, and that's flipping on its head a little bit, which is good. Look, the lads took on the message as well in the second half for sure at half time, going out and putting on a lot better performance that I would expect from them. And some lads obviously, done very well tonight as well, which is great in terms of team, squad wise. And they'll be, in thoughts then moving forward as well.
One of those players is your centre forward and good friend as well, of course. David McGoldrick gets himself a hat-trick this evening with 3 great finishes, one from the penalty spot as well. You must be really happy for him.
Yeah, delighted. That's what he does. He's not had a game for a couple of weeks now. Obviously, had to sit out at Wickham because of a little bit of a niggle. Then we had the international break. Then he only come on for 5 or so minutes at the weekend, so it was really important for him to get minutes tonight, and another opportunity for people to go and show and stake a claim moving forward into the starting 11. He's gone out and scored a hat-trick, and it puts pressure on people, around the middle of the pitch and up the top of the pitch, knowing that they have to keep performing. So Robbo's the same, come in 90 minutes, look strong, good to have him back. And the squad's looking thicker now, which is great.
It's an important win, isn't it? Not just for Barnsley's qualification hopes to go through to the next round, but to get that winning feeling back amongst the players and club as well, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. It's key. I love winning. I absolutely hate losing. I just said that to the lads. I'm demanding. I want to win all the time. I know we're not going to win all the time, but I'll keep, persisting with how we want to go about our business until that changes. Tonight was really important to get that win, like you said, but I feel like over the international break, we went away, worked hard on our way and how we want to play. And we've come back in the last couple of games now, Bradford and today, and put in some really strong performances. And we need to take that into the weekend now as well.
Just a word on Adam Phillips. I'm not sure if you've got an update on him at all. He obviously did really well to win Barnsley the penalty, but seemed to be holding his hamstring when he came off. Everything all right there?
Yeah, we hope it's a bit of precaution really. Whether it's something there or not, we'll find out probably over the next 24 hours. Nothing major, I don't think, from first glance. But we just wanted to get him off the pitch and not risk anything moving forward. Obviously, that's important.
And just finally, Conor, a decent point at the weekend. It's a victory here tonight at Oakwell. 2 important results going into a South Yorkshire derby at the weekend, and hopefully Barnsley can take confidence from them.
Exactly, yeah. I wanted to come back, like I said, after the international break and put us in a really good place moving forward. And I feel like we've done that now over the last couple of games, and we need to take that into Saturday now for sure, and play with that aggressive intensity first and foremost, to create an atmosphere here at the weekend that I hope will pull us through to get the win that we all want.